This is an Insane Cast production. You're listening to Thanks for Watching the All Movies Podcast. With your cast, Beth, DJ, Jimmy, and Adrian. And now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to Thanks for Watching, episode 1829.
Ooh, hello.
Woohoo!
Ooh, yeah.
Hello, 29.
Bring on 29.
Yeah, this is, I know every week I say, holy moly, I can't believe we have this many shows. But I still can't believe we have this many shows. This is
Oddly enough,
cool.
each week it's increased by one.
It is.
How does that happen?
Well, some people would like it to increase by 2 every week. But
That's true.
We'll talk about that later. So those of you who are just tuning in, I'm DJ, and sitting across from me is
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
A little slow on the
Jimmy.
uptake.
Yeah, Jimmy's not feeling well, so, if you hear somebody snotting, it's probably him. I mean, nodding off. What was I thinking? Anyway, and then sitting way across California.
To DJ's left. Oh.
Yeah, why don't you just introduce who's in the room with you, and then I'll talk. It's okay.
I think
I'm
so.
not offended.
Well, I didn't expect you to be offended either. But, hey, over to my left.
Now it's your turn, Adrian.
Oh, it's me, Adrian.
Thank you, Adrian.
Sorry.
And you
And
even
I'm
got
Beth.
into the microphone around that. Yay, Beth.
Beth. Yay. I'm sorry, guys. I am just had a long day.
He has had a long day. Like, he went to work.
Join the
Why don't you
club,
tell
buddy.
us-
That's
tell
called
us
being
about it
an adult.
For exactly 1
Yeah.
minute, you can tell us about your day, and then we don't want to hear anything more about it.
It was a really long day.
When did it start?
About 6 a.m.
When did it end?
Just now. About
Just
9
now.
p.m.
On Monday.
On
the
Monday.
10th.
It was
Oh
a
my
great way to
gosh.
start the day, right?
I know, right?
Did you puke? Did you
No,
do
I
anything
didn't
fun?
eat.
He just didn't eat.
I just didn't eat.
So you wouldn't have
Except
been
for a
able to
can of
even
corn.
puke if you wanted to.
No,
Right?
I had nothing there. Maybe acid?
Yeah, it
What?
just dry
I don't
you
know
for
where
a
that
while.
came from.
That's an accurate assessment.
Okay.
That's what it would happen if he
That
barfed
is.
now. He would be barfing up stomach acid. Well, now corn,
That's
but
true.
before then it would be
Well, now
stomach acid.
corn.
Wow, I hope it tastes good coming back.
It doesn't. It's awful.
Well, Adrian, what do you got for the news today? Oh
well-
my gosh.
Well, for the news, I've been searching hard on this one. Burt Reynolds passed away.
You didn't have to search hard for that one.
I worked hard for that one.
That's some amazing news.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds, an icon.
Yeah,
for-
82 years old, huh?
Yeah, yes.
Wow, that's crazy. Do you know somebody else passed away? And I don't know if anybody knows this, but Mac Miller?
Oh.
Really, Mac Miller?
Yeah, and Ariana Grande's like so sad about it.
Well, I can imagine. I mean, the rapper that she liked.
Yeah, and man, there's got to be some good news out there, some good entertainment news.
What do you got?
I don't
What's
know.
some good news?
So one of the stars from Sex and the City
Yeah?
is running for the governor of New York against
Right.
Andrew Cuomo
Oh,
of
really?
the ever powerful
Oh,
Cuomo
okay.
family.
Not Sarah Jessica Parker.
No.
No, Nicole.
Cynthia Nixon. Is that right?
That's one. Cynthia Nixon. Correct.
Cynthia Nixon.
Is
Well,
that
there,
right?
oh, there you go. That's some good news, I
Yeah.
guess. I hope.
Well, she's just trying to make a something different.
Yeah. Well, I mean, New York, Sex and the City star makes sense, I suppose.
But there's a huge.
Well,
I have to state this.
there will be a movie about this.
There's also going to be a movie about the controversial bagel order that Cynthia Nixon made. I guess this is like a horrible thing.
A bagel
Anyways,
order?
Look it up. Read about it. I ain't even going to explain it.
So did she order a bagel with, instead of lox, she asked for ham?
Ew.
Yeah.
I don't.
Dude, I've done that, so don't ooh me. It's good.
I'm sorry. I don't like fish
Oh, yeah.
or ham, so it's just like all bad to me.
Roast beef, then. Roast beef it.
That's
the only
fine.
ham she likes is in her jokes.
That's right.
Thank you.
That courtesy laugh was brought to you by sarcasm.
Yeah.
That courtesy laugh was brought to you by
you guys really
every
wanna hear
member
about
of
the
this
bagel story?
podcast. Because everyone did it in exactly the same awkward tone.
Yeah. I even did it to myself. Isn't that awesome?
So what do we got on tap today?
Wow. Well, what we have going on now is our contact information, like we do every week.
No.
Give us a call or send us a voicemail, text message, what have you, to our phone number, 512-PODCAST.
That is 512-763-2278.
Are you okay?
I don't know why I got the giggles all of a
Oh, my
sudden.
gosh.
I feel like laughing.
Well, you could find that info on our website and a lot of other things if it loads fast enough for you. www.tfwmovies.com.
www.tfwmovies.com.
Okay. And then shout out at tfwmovies.com. That's also on our website. Hey, give it to us in an old man voice. Ready, go.
SHOUT at tfwmovies.com.
That was
I don't know if
Western,
that's
more
old.
like.
More Western.
That was,
Dadgummit.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well, you can see lots of stuff on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can also contact us that way as well. In fact, we posted a photo on the Instagram of Penny and I dressed up at Disneyland. Yeah, and Lisa, a listener of our podcast, commented on it, said it was cute. I don't know. We were from the show Zootopia. I was the fox and she was the bunny.
I thought it looked good. I saw it and I thought it looked good. And you know, I'm legit. Like, I will tell you when it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Because we
Thanks
all know
for that.
Adrian is cold-hearted.
Cold. He won't even put it nicely. He'll just be
That
blunt.
was so funny.
So, if you
However-
want some bluntness
Well,
from
that
Adrian,
was. Thanks for listening tonight, folks. We don't even need to go any further
Right?
than that.
I'm a little afraid how I'm going to go any further. I'm going to be judged. But hey, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at TFW Movie.
Yeah, go ahead and tag our Instagram on your cosplay pictures, and Adrian will tell you if it's good or not.
Yep, he will.
Because he's legit, yo.
It could be like
Adrian, ready to judge you.
That's right. Oh, my goodness. But hey, speaking of judgment, this is kind of cool, y'all.
Wicked segue.
No, I know, right? Sorry. But hey, on our website, you can click on a link to the Patreon website, which is patreon.com/TFW Movies. And one of our listeners did already. Crackhead Blue is one of our Patreon fans.
Yay.
No surprise.
Yay!
Yay,
you know
Crackhead
what?
Blue.
Crackhead Blue, thank you very much for subscribing.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, shoot.
Anyway,
Thanks so much, Blue.
Yeah, stop talking about it.
Yes.
That way when we edit it out, no one will be like, what are we missing?
that's what they're going to say now. Anyway, but yes, thank you very much, Crackhead Blue, one of our new Patreon fans. Woohoo! One of our first ones. She is the first to everything. I love it.
She
So-
is. She's going to go down in history.
Yes.
Well, we have to look out for Abby, too.
Yeah,
Well, Abby's part of
awesome.
it. She's done stuff on the show. But yeah, when she's a Patreon fan, then we'll do the shout out to her.
Okay. Abby,
I know.
Gauntlet
Abby.
thrown.
That
Shots
was
fired.
not, man. I guess, Beth, you and I are the only ones not legit right now. Cause
Oh my
we're
goodness!
kind of, these guys are just calling it as it is.
As it is, as it was.
Judgment, I think
Judgment.
is the word.
Anyhow, so Crackhead Blue also did make some comments. She sent text to our phone number, the 512 podcast phone number. One of the things she said, she says, "Whoa!" She mentioned that she loves Wonder Years because we were talking about that last episode. So she's like, as a kid, I loved Wonder Years, and as an adult, she likes Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
You know what's funny
Okay.
is
Yeah.
my business partner, I was telling about the show thing, and she goes, "What about Fred Savage and Wonder Years?"
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
like, dude, we totally forgot about that show.
Yeah.
the boy? The teenager
Yeah.
boy?
Yeah.
Really? The one that had the thing with the girl?
Arnold.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's
You know, I really
specific.
like Right. I really liked him in Little Monsters. I really liked Little Monsters.
But the best, most iconic is very clearly The Princess Bride.
That's true, of course.
Oh my goodness!
But he didn't have a major role in Princess Bride.
He was the grandson. That's the reason we're hearing the story of The Princess Bride.
That's true. I mean, I get it.
With an excellent cameo by old school baseball video game.
Right. Well, yeah. No, that's true. But anyway, Crackhead Blue, she also mentioned she saw the movie Black Klansman, and she says, well, to Jimmy, she says, Adam Driver is technically still not Jewish, like Jimmy mentions, but rather the character Flip was Jewish, and so I thought that was funny. And then that she personally messages Jimmy, says, and yes, Adam Driver always steals the show.
Always.
So she was commenting on that.
The man is a freaking chameleon. He can be anything, and his acting is so nuanced.
Yes.
For real.
Exactly.
I love that guy.
And then, of course, she did mention to Adrian that she's not going to speak to him.
Oh yeah.
Until he watches The Fly.
Well, I never watched The Fly.
She just got legit on you.
She got legit. It's contagious these days.
So Jimmy and Beth, we're waiting for your legit because Crackhead Blue did it.
Beth is always legit.
Yeah, I don't sugarcoat anything. I throw it all on the floor.
That's true.
She puts us in check.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry, yo.
Dude, it just feels like home to me, so I don't even realize it's happening. Thank you.
But to go on with... sorry, Crackhead Blue. I know you don't want us to talk about you all the time, but back in the day, a couple weeks ago, you were telling us about some of the things you'd like to hear us talk about of ourselves. And so last week it was TV shows. But this week we're going to throw it on each other and say, what's our favorite genre of film? Our very favorite. And I'm going to start because I've had the most time to think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up on that.
Yeah, by a week. We just found out.
Hey, you know what?
He's had a week to think about it. We've had 14 seconds.
Hey, now, just to be honest with you, I came up with this an hour ago.
So he came up with it, but he's been thinking about it for a week.
No. I didn't even think about which one. She has a whole list, and so I just picked that one on the list.
So what is your genre?
The genre I really like is comedy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
I never would have thought that, DJ.
I love laughing. Right.
Yeah.
All the way to, I used to sing at the top of my lungs when in Mary Poppins
I
they
love
were
to laugh.
singing, I love to laugh.
I was going to start singing it, and then I didn't because
and then you didn't. Everyone wants to hear that. But anyway, so that... and laughing is contagious.
It is. It's good for your soul.
Comedy's funny. I like that.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Wait, hold on. Rewind.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Did you
folks.
also know when you lock a door,
you heard it
it's
first
locked?
here. Comedy is funny.
That's right. That's right. And a locked door is locked.
That's right.
On the inside and the out.
Yes. Well, there you have it, folks.
That's pretty good. I like it.
So let's. I have a whole list, DJ, and then Jimmy. You're on next on the list. So, do you want to go, or do you want to wait?
I'd like to pass.
He passes.
Hard pass.
Who's next?
Adrian.
You know what? I met Abby today.
Oh.
And so,
okay.
Dude, is it your first time meeting Abby?
Yes, it was my first time.
Oh, dude.
And she's pretty cool.
She is cool.
She was really cool, and I think she helped me discover myself in this sense.
Oh, wow.
Because we were talking about the Avengers movie.
Okay.
And so, what was the last one that they just did?
The Infinity
Wars?
Wars.
So she was talking to me, and she's like, I was watching, Infinity Wars last night. I just got the movie. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I might, when the next one comes out, I might be that weirdo that pitches a tent in front of the movie theater and wait all night, 2 days, 3 days to see that next Avengers movie. So I think my genre is the heroes.
The heroes.
The superhero movies?
Okay.
Yeah. The superhero movies. Yeah.
Okay. That's a good genre, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's so addicting. I mean, I can't wait for the next Avengers. I'm freaking out inside.
That's cool.
And talking about the possibilities with Abby today, like, what could happen?
Yeah.
Like, what is...
Well, we'll find
So
out.
what do you think? Because they've re-released a whole bunch of
conspiracy
movies.
theories.
No, like
And
like the
theories.
Marvel series.
Yeah. Regal did $50 for like all the movies that were.
Well, AMC's
Avengers.
doing the same
they?
thing where they've released a bunch of Marvel movies again.
Okay, I didn't know. AMC
I
was
would
doing
totally
that.
go. If they did Avengers, I would see the first one to the last one all over again, and Guardians of the Galaxy. I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's a good one.
They're so good.
Yeah, it's such a good one.
And
They are
they're
so
so
good.
dust right now, which is crazy.
What do you mean? Just call them dust?
They are dust.
What
Did
do
you
you-
watch
why would-
Avengers?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thank you. I know it's not a spoiler anymore, y'all. Everyone's seen it.
Everybody knows that they and they're
So
not
the
dust. They're
superhero
somewhere.
genre.
They're alive. You can't tell me this.
I won't tell you.
Don't tell me that. They're
No, I'm not
dust.
going to do it.
They're alive.
Yeah, I won't tell you.
They're living dust.
They're,
Yeah,
Dust
they're
in
they're
the
just in the Infinity Stone. That's
can we
all.
stop with the sad news
All
today?
we are is dust in the
I'm
wind.
having a moment.
Yeah.
All right.
Adrian, do you
Beth,
need a second?
you want
do
to
you need
go?
a tissue?
Right.
See, the problem with asking me my favorite of anything is that I can never decide. So I
Right?
like
That's
animated
true.
movies and comedies, and I like all movies. So no, I will not answer this question
You'll not answer it.
You will not
because
answer it.
I love
Come on.
all
Oh, so-
movies.
Yeah, I hear you. I
You know,
get it.
That's a true movie critic right there.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so let's see. Action movies, love them. Horror movies, love them. Animated movies, love them. Big goofy musicals, love them. Crappy B
So-
movies, love them.
Yeah.
Let me ask
I hear
you.
you.
Let me ask you a simple question.
Ask
Pretend
away.
that you are Tom Hanks and you
Wait.
are stranded on a desert island.
I'm not
and
going to
you
be
can
able to
only
narrow it
have-
down to one movie.
No,
I
I'm
can't
not
do
asking.
it. Okay.
A collection of 5 movies.
Because
Because
that's
one movie you
4
would
more.
just kill yourself.
It would be.
You would kill yourself. At 5, it would
Okay.
be close. What would those 5 movies be? And give yourself some time. I'll tell you what my favorite genre is
Okay.
while you think through that, because I know I know you well enough to know that this is going to be tough on you. We're here
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, it is. Really hard. Okay.
I like anything with a historical basis, whether it's a documentary or a docudrama or an action movie.
Okay.
I like that there's history that runs through, even if it's stretched like
Yeah.
out of proportion and
Yeah.
isn't accurate. I still like that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like those too.
And there's
Yeah.
a couple of those coming out this weekend, so you'll probably be
You know,
going to the movies.
you know, I feel like watching a action movie with Jimmy is actually more fun than watching it by myself.
Okay. That's fascinating.
That was as profound as I'm going to get for the rest of that, you guys.
Okay.
That was
okay.
legit.
Yeah, holy moly. All right, Beth, what do you got for us?
Empire Strikes Back. Because I'm assuming
yep.
I'm assuming you're not going to let me choose all of the Star Wars movies as one movie.
Nope.
Okay.
I would, but
Okay.
that's just,
So then Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Princess
Yes.
Bride, The Dark Crystal, Last of the Mohicans.
Wait. Okay.
Oh,
Excellent
but there's
choices.
so
Okay.
many more.
I know.
there's no
I
good,
know.
like-
With
Shit.
those that was a sign. Those are all adventures in some way or another.
Yeah, they are. They seem like it.
But they're also
Action
comedies.
adventure type.
They're
But they're crossover. and
also
they really are.
dramas. Damn it, there wasn't a musical in there.
Yes.
Because I got to throw Seven Brides for
Whoa.
Seven Brothers in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give you a 6.
Well, you also you talked about it on a past show, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. So,
It's
I
one
mean,
of the
that
best
works out.
ever.
And there was actually some really good feedback about your review of Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Yeah.
People like the fact that we talked about a movie that's classic.
Yeah.
A movie from 1953 or whatever.
Right?
Right.
It's 54?
Oh, gosh. I can't remember now.
I'm looking.
I'd have to go back to the show and re-record it.
Don't worry about it. I got it. 54.
Oh, okay. 54. And, I'm thinking October's coming up soon, and we're watching these horror movies.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff already in September, but we also dressed up at Disneyland in September, so I guess it's okay. But hey, our rundown this week. Let's talk about it, shall we?
Let's run.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Escape Plan. We're going to talk about Peppermint. We're going to talk about The Nun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Speaking of October. We have box office numbers, I know, coming up. We have streaming. We have a challenge for you, which I'm excited about. It does come with some talk. I'll talk a little bit about it before I give it to you guys. And then next week's openings and future films. We've got quite a show for y'all. I mean, we've already had quite a show.
And I'm already
tired. Right? Oh, my gosh. Well, we are doing this late at night. This time it's not a Beth thing. But, hey.
Not a dig. Not a dig at all.
Not a dig at all. Are you kidding me?
Appreciate that so much.
Are you kidding me?
To either of our fabulous co-hosts.
No. I don't think I can do the digging thing.
That's because
you do it subtly.
Way too awesome. And you guys love us.
Oh, dear. Oh, my God.
And humble.
Oh, my God.
Because that's legit.
Yeah.
Well, how about we go into, what we do every week?
Yeah.
Stuff we're putting in our eyes.
So, stuff we're putting in our eyes. Ready? Okay, Escape Plan. Am I the only one in this virtual room that saw it?
Okay, put it in your eyes.
Okay, here we go. Yes, I put it in my eyes. So, this is one Penny fell asleep in the middle of. Yeah.
That's something.
I'm sorry, Escape Plan 2. She did not fall asleep during the first one. Yes. So, but Escape Plan 2, this was a tough one. It was a passing of the torch kind of a thing. So, the character Ray Braslin, that's played by Sylvester Stallone. His company has gotten bigger, and so now he's hired all these youngsters to get out of jails.
Oh, those young whippersnappers!
Those young guys.
So, there's a bunch of people in jail.
Yes.
And Homeboy's trying to help these guys get out of jail.
Well, yeah, it's a security company that you haven't seen the first one, have you? No. Okay. So it's
a great movie.
It is. The first one is awesome. The premise is he gets into jail under an alias, and he's supposed to break out. So he's trying to show these prisons where their flaws are.
Oh, that makes way
like
more sense than the way you just explained it.
I know.
Right, I know. And Catch Me If You Can is a lot different, but similar.
Similar concept.
That's eventually like a fraud capture type thing.
Right.
Okay, well, see, in Catch Me If You Can, I can't remember the gentleman's name, but
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, that's not his real name. That's the actor that.
Frank Abagnale Jr.
Right? That's right,
yes.
Frank Abagnale.
So Frank actually became somebody that he would teach people how they get caught.
Yeah.
He worked for the FBI.
So that is true. That is
stopping
in that sense
fraudulent check writers.
Right.
So, but in this film, the main actor really is I can't say his name.
Like you can't pronounce it?
I can't pronounce it.
Okay.
I
thought maybe he had like a swear word in his name or something.
Huang Zhoming.
Wang Zhoming. Okay, he plays Shu, and that's sort of the main character, who's the guy in prison trying to escape. But so Sylvester Stallone is in there a little bit, and so is who's also a top billing Trent. He plays Trent Deros, but it's Dave Bautista.
Ooh.
Dave Bautista.
Bautista.
Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sylvester Stallone is only in there for like a little bit.
Well, no, he's in there quite a bit, but
What was his character like? What was his character about?
well, his character is the same as the character in Escape
I
Plan.
didn't see the first one.
Yeah, you need to see
Right.
it. We have both of them, so if you want to watch them, you're welcome to.
Sylvester,
But-
DJ is not answering questions today. If
just
we were
sort
in a
of
courtroom,
mumbling.
it would be, Your Honor, I'd like to treat this witness as hostile, not answering questions.
That's right. I am not answering questions. I'm trying to get into my review of the Starred
Sorry,
film.
all right. Back
So,
to
but
review.
anyway, go ahead. What are you trying to answer?
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm just
good.
trying to get you on track because you're all over the place, man.
Yeah.
There's me being legit.
Yeah, I am all over the place. So, let me go back to my notes. Here we go. Okay, so here's the thing. When we were watching it, it seemed like it was like all CGI. I felt like that all the actors were just in front of a camera spewing out lines, and that was it. And then all the background was happening via computer. And so I was like, well, this doesn't seem like it's right. It doesn't. I didn't quite like that part. But after watching the film, I went in and kind of tried to see how they made it. And as it turns out, there was very little CGI as far as the background goes, and the robots were not CGI. I was so shocked to find out about this.
Real robot actors?
They were like puppets.
Oh, okay.
They were like puppets, but real like big metal puppets as the robots, which was really kind of cool. So it was all staged on a big sound stage, elaborately done in Atlanta. And, so I thought that, this film really wasn't, like, bringing it to where it needs to be. But then when I found out how they did it, I was like, now that's impressive. I like how they made the film more than I like the film itself, if that makes any sense.
I mean, that takes a lot of work.
Yes.
I mean,
not
saying CGI doesn't take a lot of work.
Right. No, but, I mean, there was CGI there, too.
Okay.
But I thought the sets were all CGI, which they were not.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I really thought that was nifty. So what I recommend is if you're going to watch this film, watch the making of first, and then go into it. Now, they did say something about trying to make the robots more human-like, which I didn't find that to be true in the film. I didn't think the robots had any kind of character at all. So they just look like robots or tools that they were using to. They were
coming to
lifeless.
take you away, guys.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We have that siren in the background, which happens almost every show.
Lately.
Yeah. But anyway, great film. Okay, I take that back. Good film, not great.
So what was...
I would give it a 6 if we're talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
So,
DJ doesn't give 6 out.
well, not willy-nilly.
This is saying
No.
a lot. I want to see this movie and see why you rated it a 6.
Yeah, you'll
'Cause
see it. You'll see it. It's not
There's
an
movies
Escape
that
Plan
I rate
1.
6, you won't rate 6.
Yeah. No, but it's not Escape Plan 1. It's nothing like that. They do need to escape, but there's a lot of revenge. I mean, this had the typical action movie plot. A revenge, somebody is going to get killed, but we want to save them. And there were a whole bunch of cheesy lines, which I really liked. But you know what? I would wait for this one to come out on Netflix if I were you.
Wow.
Don't spend your money.
All right, well...
If you don't
You
have
had
to.
it here.
I mean,
If DJ said it wasn't great, then save your money.
If he's not saying it's the best movie ever, it's not.
Well, and you could clearly see why it.
If he's not saying it's the best movie ever, it's not.
But it was good as far as the cheese goes. I mean, yeah. But here's the other thing. What was I trying to say about it? I was
I'm
trying to
not
say
sure.
something.
Good. You rated it.
No. Oh, forget it.
Netflix.
Yeah, I know. I went there, but anyway, I
was good,
enjoyed
but
it.
not great.
Still, yeah, it was good, but not great.
Wow.
I've seen better.
Wow. This is a genuine
This is amazing. I've never heard this before.
This is minus a dentist trip.
Oh,
here, DJ.
I know. I'm not on Xanax, everybody.
That's crazy.
All right. So, you know what? Then that's it for that review. There was more, and my brain went elsewhere.
Can I take a second?
Yeah, take it.
So there is no way that I can be held to that 5-movie list because that was like 4 minutes. And I'm just sitting here going, you're stupid, Beth. Those were not the 5 movies you would take to a desert island. I mean, some of them, I can't be held to this. Go ahead, continue.
Okay.
I was waiting.
I am glad you got that off your chest.
Waiting because I knew there's no way. I could tell you 100 movies, and you would be like, well, I need probably 300 movies.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to crash my plane on a desert island, but it would be like in Castaway, except instead of all the FedEx boxes, it would just be all these DVDs floating around. And I'm like swimming out to get them. No, I need, the Matchmaker. I need that.
Oh,
I need Pete's Dragon. No. Who would be my Wilson?
Who would be your Wilson? Yeah.
Her Wilson would be a popcorn bucket.
It would be
I love it. Yes.
It would be like the cover of Speed. So like I would have Keanu Reeves to talk to.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Good. I love it.
That is a good one.
So yeah, sorry, I gave you a list, guys, but it was a lie. The cake was a lie, and there's no way I can be held to those 5 movies. Although those are 5 fantastic movies, and I watch them all the time. So go ahead, continue.
Great level of integrity being shown.
And you got something in your TV right now playing.
Yeah, Moana's on right now.
Yeah. Wait, I think I want to say there was another show, there was a past show that you were watching Moana during the show.
No, usually I watch some sort of episode of Star Wars.
That too. Cool. I think every week we got to figure out what you're watching now.
I'll start telling you guys.
Challenge.
Oh yeah,
that's the new challenge.
I'll just read the subtitles on the screen, and then whoever guesses.
That's a great idea. I love it.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. That'll be fun.
You watch with subtitles.
Because I can't listen to it because I'm on the podcast.
Also,
it's really fun to see things like grunting in parentheses.
See, I've been watching movies with captions since I was 16 years old. And
yeah.
Used to at first I was like, how do you do this? This hurts my eyes and my ears. I'm overwhelmed.
Right.
Now I can't. I'm like, what did they say?
Yeah.
What did they do? What's going on?
I really prefer the closed caption.
Yeah.
Because I can't hear.
Huh?
Yeah. Of course.
It's good to get those on.
He's got peppermint in his ears.
Oh, nice transition.
Segue.
Thank you.
I love
I know. So I was really shocked about this film. I thought it was going to be just like Death Wish or Equalizer. It was a little bit like those.
It's a girl.
But it's a girl. And they totally made it stood on its own as its own film. So it wasn't like them.
Right.
It was pretty neat.
It was, she was really a
classic
bad
Jennifer
chick.
Gardner.
Like a good bad chick. Does Jennifer Gardner do films like that? No.
Oh my God.
There's a TV series called Alias.
Oh.
That you must watch now.
Gosh.
That was my wife's favorite TV series ever.
And let me guess, Jennifer Gardner was on that.
Yeah,
Jennifer
she was
Gardner
the star.
Was a badass in that show.
Yeah, she's awesome. I like Jennifer Garner. She's pretty cool.
She's really good. She's
Plus,
really beautiful. She's great to watch.
Wasn't she on Daredevil?
Yep, she was Elektra.
Was she? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't see that one either.
You haven't
What?
seen Daredevil?
No,
That's because that came out when he was 4.
Not horror.
That's okay.
True. No, you're into the whole superhero
movies.
genre,
That's right.
So you're going to
like
get to it. Yeah. You'll get into Arrow. You'll get into all those.
Daredevil,
Yeah.
Elektra,
The Flash.
all the
Yep.
all of them.
I hope your phone battery's good because you're going to be watching a lot of movies and
Is
you have
that a new
unlimited
phone?
data.
It is a new phone.
It doesn't look all cracked up and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, but you know what? Peppermint didn't crack me up.
No. She had some comedic. I love the part where she was like, "I'm gonna kill all you guys," and then I'll just pretty much wing it from there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Yeah, I'm bad.
Go girl,
Bad girl, you."
Yeah.
was pretty
Or were you
funny.
like, oh, what a woman?
Yeah. What a hubba woman.
Oh my gosh.
She was beautiful.
But yeah. What'd you think, Jimmy?
It was good.
It was what the heck, man? What's wrong with you?
No,
Everyone's
it was
allowed their opinion.
No,
That's
it was actually great. Jennifer Garner's like she's in my top 3 female actors.
So what was your biggest takeaway from this film?
Don't F with the mama bear.
That's a
That's
true
true.
statement.
Yeah.
That for sure.
Do not, because there was women all around the world going, "You go, girl," but there was moms going saying, "You know
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't get between me and my
Hey,
baby."
My baby.
Right?
Don't do that. What was
Yeah.
your biggest takeaway, DJ?
My biggest takeaway? Well, now that you mention it, it would have to be that, too.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't mess with the mama bear. That's... I don't know. I was so involved with the film. Just sort
The
of
other
watching
part of it is don't underestimate.
Yes.
Do not
underestimate.
underestimate.
Because she looked all sweet and innocent at first, but then you saw her in that leather jacket with her hair down her shoulders. Dang, girl.
Well, see, what I was thinking, not the leather jacket and the hair down and blah, blah, blah. I was thinking, like, she patched herself up when she got cut, when she got shot, when,
Yeah.
all of these things that, if I got cut, I'd be like, dude, someone better knock me out, fix it, and then tell me what happened a week later, because I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I would cry.
She did it totally Rambo style.
She did.
Like, that
Yeah.
was insane.
Or like Terminator when
well-
he's in the bathroom and he's just all like, meh, meh. Just
Yeah.
ripping his eyeball out.
That was what she was doing.
No eyeballs here, but...
Flesh wound.
But gosh, wow, well, and the other thing is I didn't expect the bad guy to be the bad guy. I mean,
I know, right?
I mean,
That was a big
it's sort of
twist.
an expected thing, but it was not expected on my part.
No,
to be honest.
I didn't expect it, and I've been pretty good lately with predicting how movies are going to go, and that one I did not see coming.
Yeah.
You're so predictable.
I don't even want to say anymore because I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't.
Did you
spoil
see
it.
it, Beth?
No.
No, Beth has not seen
Okay.
it.
I was just playing Keen because nobody else
It was,
Right.
it was, that was, there was some predictive hints to
Text.
it, but just, yeah, like awful.
Well, so
So,
what's next?
oh, are we done?
What would you, well,
did it disappear and
how
land
about,
far away?
what would you rate Peppermint?
Oh, I would give it an 8.
Really?
Yes, really.
Okay.
You always say really when I say these things. Yes,
It's
of
true.
course.
You always do, Adrian. You're just like, huh. I feel very
That's really
contemplative about the
interesting.
whole thing.
What about you, Adrian?
8.5.
Really? Huh.
I really have
And then
to...
here's the mine. Why is that?
You know, these 0.5s are really like...
Would you like
they're
me to
getting
go-
my goat. It's like,
Really?
it's like, oh, I don't know if I want to give it a 9. I don't want to give it an 8.
Like
Don't
round
give it
up
an
or down,
8.5.
brother. Round up or down.
Right, round up or down. I don't want to do these 0.5s anymore because then that gives it a scale out of 20. I was like, oh, we're going to count to 2, but we're going to go 1, 1.5, 1 3/4.
I almost
See-
went to 8.25.
Oh, God.
Ah,
I
Adrian!
will give it an 8.
It just turned into a gymnastics
I will
competition.
give it a
Did.
9.
I can't.
Okay.
You can't choose.
9.
You represent the judge from China.
Oh, dear.
Lord.
Oh, dear.
No, I would give it. I would give it a 7.
Okay.
Okay. I was going to say, really? I stopped myself.
You almost did.
Because you can't get shot at. You cannot get shot at that much and not effing die.
Well, she was wearing a vest.
Did you ever see that movie?
Headshots don't count.
I mean,
How about Dumb and Dumber? What if he shot you in the head?
Right. That's what I was thinking.
That was the chance we were willing to take.
No, it was a great film. A little, it had to be fantastical to end the way it ends. It had to have some fantasy in it.
Oh yeah,
strong acting all over the place.
Yeah. The acting was great,
all over the place. But yeah,
okay,
7.
Okay. That's good. I like it. Yeah. 7's a good number.
It's a good number.
So The Nun. Okay, everybody.
I'm so upset I didn't watch
moly.
this movie this week.
So-
I want to watch it so bad.
Yeah.
So maybe we should do something different. The plot.
Really?
Let's talk about what the plot is. That way,
the plot. Okay, so the plot. Do you want to take this?
Unless you want to do it.
I'm good either way, but
Well,
I'm
there's
jumping all
this
over the place
nun.
today, and it might be like that nun.
So there is an abbey in a foreign country,
Not the one from the show.
and
Different Abby.
I'm drawing a blank on where it is, like Czechoslovakia or somewhere.
Romania.
Romania.
Yeah,
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
that's a good place to start.
And they have one of the sisters in the convent jumps out a window, hangs herself.
Oh, bummer.
That's how it starts.
Back in, like, what is it?
1952.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Vatican sends a priest and a sister who has not taken her vows to become a nun
Like a novitiate?
to go investigate.
Right.
Yep. Right.
A novice?
And
Yeah.
Yes.
Novice.
And so they're investigating to make sure to see whether or not the land there is still holy or not.
Correct. And the story unfolds while they're doing this investigation and a little bit beforehand. But it's
Yeah.
I thought it was more thriller than horror. Just joking.
No,
Just joking.
I thought it was more.
It was very much horror. I actually jumped a few
Really?
times.
Ooh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What? There was. I didn't jump as much as I wanted to jump. I was going this movie thinking I'm gonna get scared, but they put that tranny face all over that woman, the nun, and
Excuse
there
me?
were parts I couldn't stop laughing.
It was
There was so much makeup.
it was
on
an
this
evil. It was an evil
There was
man.
too much makeup on this
Yeah.
nun's face, and it was just too funny. And every time, I don't know.
That's the I hate to jump that ship really quick.
I'm
but
sorry.
Going
I'm
to the
going-
escape plan, their makeup was horrible.
The makeup was
The
just
makeup
really,
sucked.
really bad.
But anyway, going back to this one, with makeup being bad.
I just need to be quiet.
I was confused a lot in that film. Like the first 5 minutes, I was looking at it going, they're talking about Amityville, and they're talking about other horror films, and people from other films were there, and then boom, they cut to this 1952 thing, and I was like, okay, so I'm thinking it's a flashback, and then they're going to fast
That's
forward
what
again.
I thought too,
and that didn't
I thought
happen.
It was a flashback. So then I thought in the next scene, I thought we were back in the current time.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but we weren't.
We weren't. No.
We were still there.
Yes.
And so that's or you know what, I was thinking, well, maybe we did go back to the current, but then this actually just showed up there, and I was like, this is weird, I don't get it. And then the priest that was there had some stuff going on in the past that he had, like, you know, with some
Skeletons
kid.
in the closet.
Yeah, I guess skeletons in the closet or such, and there was a big scene there that just didn't seem to go well. I mean, and he played the right horror film guy where he's chasing the apparition or chasing the thing that's
Get her,
really
Ray.
super scary. Right? I'm like, And you know, I found myself being the audience member that goes, "Why are you following this?"
Right? Okay, and you know what, though? Like, they had some creepy, scary crap happen to them. If that was me, there's no way in hell I'm going back to that freaking castle.
Okay,
I'm
so but
gone.
Right.
the situation here is that it's not you, DJ, who's scared
Right.
of ghosts,
Right.
and Adrian, who's scared of these
Yes.
situations. If this is what they're there to go after, they're going
I
to
mean-
go after it.
It's their
If
That's
they're,
true.
it's their
It is
job.
their
If
job.
they're investigating this, they need to
Killing
go
them.
and.
They're like,
It's not like if you're a paranormal
Investigate.
investigator, you see a ghost and you go, "Yep, that's a ghost. I'm out."
I'm out.
Oh, so just so you guys know, there was maybe some sort of apparition. It might have been ghosty. Maybe it was just some smoke. I'm not sure. But I quote investigated it. Now I need to go home and change my pants. It's
Right,
Pay me.
exactly.
it's a
And pay
different
me.
situation, guys.
You got a point there, and I wish I had heard that before I went in to watch this film.
Well, call me and I'll tell
and
you
then-
this stuff.
Right? And then there was this scene where, of course, it's the, "You better get out of here before the sun goes down, because you don't want to be here when that happens."
Because no
And
one
he
comes
goes
any
out the
closer
door
than
and
town in the
this-
night, in the dark. Yeah,
Right,
there's always that
right.
thing.
So, and then he goes out the door shuts behind him, and boom, the sun goes down immediately. And I'm like, but that's not supposed to happen.
Well,
no, maybe
choices
that's-
we've made,
I
friends.
feel like
choices
something's
we've made.
touching me right now as we speak.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
It's
feel
probably the ghost
something.
horse that DJ has following him around.
Yeah. Oh,
I
no.
feel like whatever we're talking about right now is coming at me.
No ghost horse.
Dude, there is not a nun in your house in San Diego. Calm down, take a
There
breath,
is
you're
not.
fine.
There is none of that.
No. We only lived in a haunted house once.
Right?
I've lived in several haunted
But-
houses. You're fine.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So, what was your favorite scene, DJ?
The
My
end.
favorite scene. Wow, gosh, I don't. Hard to say my favorite scene because I didn't like this movie very much
Because it was scary.
because it was.
the new DJ.
I know. I'm sorry. Two movies that don't get a really high rating from me. The scene. You know, the scene that I found that I liked the most is the scene that I thought didn't belong. Was when we met the character that. Hold on. Somebody's messing with my. This character. Oh, when we met the character Frenchie for the first time, and he's going to lead them to the Abbey.
You know,
She had
And-
purple hair and was... No, wait, that's great.
No, but he. No, oh no, not when we met him the first time. When the two characters, the nun and the priest, met Frenchie for the first time.
Right.
He's all hitting on her, and so I don't know why I thought that was funny, because he was all in his long johns and stuff, and then hitting on the nun, and he's
Ooh.
not knowing it's the nun. So I saw the comedy.
Ain't
that was
nothing quite
ensuing
like
there.
using your fancy long underwear as an aphrodisiac
Yeah.
to get a nun going.
you know, I
I think that's pretty funny, DJ.
Well, yeah, right. And so, I mean, that scene I didn't think needed to be there, but so that probably
No, it
was
had
my.
to be there because there was that tension the whole way through. There was
All
like
the
that
way?
there was a subtle sexual tension the whole way through between Frenchie and what was her name? Anne.
Yeah,
and
Sister Irene.
Yes.
But I
So,
didn't.
Sister
I
Irene.
didn't see the sexual tension with her. It was only him.
I feel like
Well, it doesn't have to be two ways.
No, yeah,
No,
I guess not.
I relate it well with Frenchie.
You related with Frenchie?
I did. I would have been the guy that grabbed the cross. I would have been the guy that'd been awkward and tried to be all like,
Well, that was
sexy,
funny.
But I think I'm cute, but I'm really not that cute.
And everybody laughed at the scene where he was in the bar with that cross. I thought
that would have been me. I would have that cross ain't going anywhere. Yeah.
Wow.
Was that your favorite scene?
I would say with him hanging out with the cross in the bar, yeah. That was a pretty funny scene.
Yeah. How about you,
My favorite scene is when Sister Irene realized that all she had to do was be brave. And, like, she turned everything around. She's like, oh, hell no.
I got you.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing on me. That was pretty cool. And then when she creates the solution to the problem, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part.
Yeah. You know what? There's another funny part.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just remember seeing the nun's scary makeup face
Yeah.
and laughing in the coffin.
Oh, yeah.
That was a little ridiculous.
That was a bit silly. I thought it was silly. I you know what? And I think that I would rate this one a 5. And I think I would not rate it. I would rate it higher if I saw the connection between that and other horror movies.
You know what? I wish they would have made the nun's face scarier, like less makeup.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing was that they were working with the painting from the last Conjuring movie, so they had to do
and
that.
that's what I wanted to. And that's where I feel like I was left out.
Because you didn't see the last Conjuring movie?
so-
That's because you don't like scary
Right.
movies.
I
Right.
know. I feel like that. I wish I had seen those. So.
Oh, wow. Did you just say that out loud, Ghost Horseman?
I know.
You know,
know.
through this whole conversation, I keep getting the heebie-jeebies.
Okay.
It's okay.
Then how much longer
Adrian,
should we
breathe
go
in and breathe
on?
out.
No longer anymore.
In through your nose, out through your
Well,
mouth. Remember,
Well-
you're surrounded by white light, and everything is safe.
Right.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome. I feel calmer now.
I feel-
Not that I
Yeah.
wasn't already, but so what would you rate it?
6.25. No,
Really?
a 6. I would give it a 6 or 7. 7.
6 or 7. 6.
God, why can't I just give it a 6.5? 6.75.
Okay.
Oh my God.
6.75
Adrian, why are
it
you
is.
making it hard? I'm going to take away my
7.
good energy, and you're just going to be scared
6.
again. Don't be
Okay,
a poop
I'm
fish.
giving it a 6.
See, I would give it a 7
Yeah.
because
Okay.
I saw the
We
story.
don't want-
I love the story.
That pooping
Okay.
fish.
You saw Crucible 2?
No, I just saw
Conjuring.
the story.
Crucible
in that
is
movie.
totally
It was
different.
Oh, Conjuring. You're right.
I was like, where'd that go?
Good. So, what was your big takeaway other than you needed to change your underwear, DJ?
There's no other takeaway other than change your underwear.
What about you, Mr. Adrian?
You know, I believe in this stuff, and I think that don't mess with the spirit world.
Don't investigate this crap.
Don't investigate. Get the hell out and run for your life.
Get a real job.
Get a real
But
job.
now I want to say, for a horror movie, how many deaths? I don't think I counted a single death.
Wow.
You didn't count the death where she's hanging from the rope in the beginning?
No, because I count her as an apparition anyway.
No, she died.
Well, she started
was
out
a
as
for
a living
real
person and then
person
ended
that
up as a
died.
dead person. Therefore, she
Yeah,
died.
and I think, well, yeah. Besides her, but she killed herself.
So it was her own fault. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. You done it to yourself
Well,
there,
it's just like in all the
sister.
goofy
Major
horror
Baker
movies where
like
people are like
rotted
running up
man.
the stairs instead of running out the door. That was a choice you made. You don't count as a dead person.
Right?
Right. You are not really dead. You did it to yourself.
Yes.
Look at what you've done now.
Right?
There were multiple times during this movie where I thought about going behind DJ's seat.
This
I'm
from
really
the guy
glad you
who's
didn't.
scared in the living room. Why are you going to crap on DJ?
The only reason why I did it is because there were too many people in the theater, and it would have scared the shit out of everybody.
Oh my gosh.
And the space would have been perfect too, right where we're sitting.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it would have been great for you.
Oh, Adrian, did you hear that?
So,
Right?
so Beth hit
Yeah. What is it?
on
What is
my
that?
big takeaway from this movie.
What is that?
The light chase away the dark.
Ooh.
Because
how profound.
when they were afraid, unable to perform.
Right.
As soon as they were like, "Hey, I don't have to be afraid," that's when tide turned.
Yeah.
Well, ultimately, I don't think you
Okay.
should be afraid of ghosts because you're just being prejudiced against people without bodies.
Right. Right.
That's so well said.
I'm good with this prejudice.
You're going to be a ghost someday too.
Exactly.
So just get over
and then
it.
would you
I
like
feel like
someone
you're
to
all
be treating you
challenging
like
me.
crap because you don't have any skin? That's not cool.
Oh, Mr. Ghost, you're back again. Ah!
Hey.
So what's the challenge, DJ?
Skin is what keeps your organs in.
Adrian is like a ghost, and he's just trying to give weird fraction, like decimal point rating numbers. And people are like, ugh, this ghost is so creepy. I hate him. And he's just like, I just want to give this movie a 7.26. And then some other ghost rolls through and goes, really?
Next week, you're going to find out he's going to rate something pie.
3.14.
This decimal's never going to end, so you figure it out.
I'm sorry. Go ahead with the challenge.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Okay, challenge for last week. So, so as you guessed, Blue guessed it first. With a really big stop identifying the megastars. So it was Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte in 48 hours.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I tell you, I was singing Roxanne all week long. I couldn't stop. Stuck in my head.
Oh, well, you know what? Okay.
Oh. You've made
What does
Adrian crabby.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
I mean, you're going to work with these people, and then you're giving away signs, and now the other people can't guess it.
Well, I mean, Crackhead Blue listens like 5 minutes after
She probably knows it anyways.
So, but anyway, but here's the next one, and I'm going to try not to identify any of the major stars.
I will not say anything.
By the way, before I play this clip, which I recorded on my own TV from my own library.
Ooh.
Yes, I need you to know that you will hear some blank parts because they mention character names, and that would give away the movie.
Oh, that's good.
So I don't
job.
want that. So
learning from your experience with it.
Yes.
Yes. So I am going to blank out you won't hear the names.
Okay.
You won't hear, the big names like, see, you didn't hear it at all.
Right.
All right. So here it is. Ready?
You have any idea what this could possibly mean? Doris Day. Just a guess.
Dom DeLuise.
Daniel Day-Lewis. Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Daphne du Maurier.
Oh, shut up. Dr. Valier. David Duchovny.
Dolores Del Rio.
Shut up, you idiots!
Ken Rather.
These initials can only mean one thing. Do you think he's got the guts for something like this? Of course I do. Wow. You realize what this means, don't you? He's becoming the bad guy. Where does that leave me? I used to be the bad guy. If he's capable of doing this, who knows what other really fun bad guy stuff he's been doing?
What other stuff indeed?
Davis.
Wilson was about to discover a crime so low, so hideous, it had to involve toilet paper.
So sorry about the
right.
blank spots in there, y'all, but tell me what movie that was.
I know what movie it was.
Yeah, they're removed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
So
you hear the removal?
Oh. It was surgical. It was a surgical removal. No biopsy needed.
Jimmy, the look on Jimmy's face right now is, did you remove it already? Because I just heard all the names.
Yeah.
It's really for the listeners to figure out
Okay.
this time around.
Good luck, y'all.
I'm not giving you names, and I'm not giving you the year it came out. So there.
Okay.
But my
really
favorite is Dom DeLuise. I don't know why, because I love that actor. But
Classic.
yeah. So I just loved all that.
Well, good. What's next?
What's next? Stuff we're streaming. Which,
man.
by the way, probably Escape Plan 2 should have been there because I kind of streamed that one.
Streamer.
But it's new. It came out it went straight from the. It didn't even go to the theater.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean
it's
it
no
was
box
like
office numbers,
effectively
except for in
straight to
China.
video?
Yes, straight to video. But anyway, we're just getting started. The latest version of Agents of Shields that's on Netflix. So I don't know what season that is. I can't remember. But anyway, we're getting started on that. So we'll talk a little bit about that when we're done with the season. And we're also going to start watching the show Kidding with Jim Carrey, which is on Starz.
You got to watch that one. We have to.
Yeah.
There's no.
I mean, it's on Showtime. Sorry,
And,
but yeah, we're
and
gonna
it's
watch
Jim
that.
Carrey.
Yeah, because Penny won't let you
Yes.
not watch it.
Well, of course, yes, exactly. Penny won't let us not watch it.
She won't let any of us not watch it.
So, but I do want to see it, so that works out.
I'm not
Yeah.
watching it.
Well,
Ooh,
that's
we
fine.
have Mr. Brave here.
Shots fired.
Right. Well, I don't think he has Showtime.
I walked into the light.
He did.
Oh, I'm standing in
Well,
the-
and it looks like a fun show. It's like he portrays a really happy-go-lucky, very helpful guy like Mr. Rogers.
Fine, I'll watch it.
Yes, and that, but
Oh yeah, okay, that was okay. Now I remember the previous. It's kind of weird.
yeah, but some tragedy happens in his life, and it's
But he's imitating Mr. Rogers.
he is.
No way.
So
Oh,
he's
real?
it's
I'll
a
definitely
character.
watch it now.
It's a character not unlike Mr. Rogers.
But like,
Do you want me to say Mr. Rogers just so I'm in on this conversation? Because that seems to be what's happening. Is we're just
Yeah, just go ahead.
Mr. Rogers. There we go. Because
Yes.
you've
Oh,
said Mr. Rogers like
right?
8 times.
I know,
Mr.
right?
Rogers.
But anyway, looking forward
I
to
get it.
talking about that one when that's done. You
You're
get it?
giving away hints, delayed hints about the movie.
There you go.
Suppose. I don't
Mr.
know.
Rogers.
We'll see.
Subliminal Mr. Rogers.
But I have no other streaming.
Not a sponsor,
Sponsor,
nor is the U.S. Postal Service.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So, Jimmy, do you have some streaming?
I actually delved into the second season of Atypical. Love that show.
Ooh.
Love that show. About
would you
a
rate that?
17-year-old autistic young man in his senior year of high school.
Yes. Oh, I remember seeing the
Abs-
previews of that.
Absolutely precious.
Cool.
Yeah. All of the nuances. I will not tell you any more than that because you need to watch the show.
Yeah.
What
I
would
do
you
want to
rate it?
see that show.
I would rate it a 9.28756 free.
Thank you for speaking my language.
I don't get it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I don't want to leave it a 9, but I don't want to leave it a 10.
But it's not quite 9.5.
Boy, my goodness.
No,
Oh,
it's
my
a.
goodness.
I laugh hysterically during that show, and I don't laugh hysterically at very many things.
Cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
And that's all I got to say about
Yeah,
that.
Nice.
that's all you got to
I
say.
like it.
So next week, what's coming out? What are we going to be putting in our eyes next week?
Movies.
Predator is coming out.
Ooh, another
God,
one.
that movie, the original one scared me so
Yeah.
bad. The
That
first
is a
one.
scary one.
Pretty
Dude.
good.
I want to see some scary something.
Watch Predator.
So we'll go
that was
watch
scary.
He'll probably
Predator
think it's
and-
silly. He'll probably think that
Probably.
the monster looks like a drag queen.
Well, that's true. A reggae monster with in drag.
Dreadlocks and like
I'm not
a.
gonna watch the movie
Okay, so
without
normally
laughing.
the way that I would describe the predator's mouth, I can't say it on the show because I don't want to make DJ cry.
Oh,
I can't.
Okay, bleep it out.
it.
It's a vagina mouth. It looks like a giant vagina mouth.
Oh.
Teeth.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't bleep it out.
I won't. It didn't get bleeped.
Man.
But anyway, yes. I mean, we could say Google. I mean, that's
Vajinga, is that better?
Yeah.
right. Oh,
Okay.
way much better. Oh my God.
Very complicated.
Oh, very
Remove the wrong piece and it will all fall apart.
right.
Oh.
But hey, White Boy Rick comes out. That's a movie you're going to be wanting
Can't
to
wait
see.
to see.
Yeah. And they're also pre-selling tickets for The Dawn Wall, which I was like, wow, why are they doing that? But it's a little independent film that came out about some guy who wants to climb a cliff they call the Dawn Wall, because as soon as the sun comes out, that part of the wall gets sun and nothing else does. So,
Okay.
I don't know. Pretty neat. Maybe I'll see it if it's something I can go see. I don't.
Yeah.
I might use my movie pass to go see that one at another.
Well, hold on for a
theater.
second. You'll
Yeah.
go see it if you can see it.
I will if I can go get it. Get over there.
You got some deepness going
I'm going
on today.
deep today. Let me tell you.
Profound.
Yeah. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, let's have some box office numbers, shall we?
Okay.
I'm guessing The Nun took the top billing this week.
I'm on that boat with DJ.
Yeah.
I'm on a lot of boats, but that one I really am on.
That one you're definitely on.
Yeah, definitely.
Number 3 is going to be Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes, that's a good one. What's number 2?
I don't know.
Number two. Why do I not have? Can I guess number 2?
Go
Sure,
ahead.
guess it, but guessing doesn't mean you're looking at it on
It's
your phone.
probably Peppermint.
Peppermint. Yes.
Anyway,
I just copied
what do you got?
everything DJ said.
What do you got? Did we
Well,
just...
this segment of
All
Box
done.
Office Numbers has been brought to you by DJ.
Really?
Is it really? Is that how it went? Give me some numbers. Like, what are the real numbers? How much money did they make?
$13,148,404.
That's
13
definitely
million.
Asian.
Grand total. $135,770,569 with a budget of $30 million.
Wait,
Crazy Rich Asians
Crazy
in
Rich
third
Asians.
place.
Yeah.
I'm kind of lost, like with those stats.
They made
want me to
$13
slow
million this
down?
weekend.
Who did?
Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, Crazy Rich
Was it all
Asians,
those
the one
crazy
that's rated-
decimals?
Yes.
Third place.
Yeah.
Okay. They only made 13 million?
Dude.
That's all.
Have
You
you,
don't
made
have
$13 million
$13
recently, Adrian?
Right, Adrian? Right, Beth?
I got something to tell you guys.
So Peppermint made $13 million.
What?
Oh, so they were neck and neck.
No.
They were neck and I mean they were less than $300,000 apart.
Wow.
Oh, this is what they made just during this weekend.
This weekend.
I'm thinking the whole time they've been out.
No, this
Okay.
weekend.
Crazy
This makes
Rich
sense.
Asians has made almost 136 million.
That's what I was looking for.
That's why I
Okay.
said a grand total from start of run or whatever
Okay.
Yeah.
horse crap I said. And The Nun,
The Nun.
Made 16 million.
53.8 million.
Wow.
They had a budget of 22.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So they're
And this is the first
They
they're
made
well
out.
past.
Yeah.
They're in the black. They're all in the black.
They won.
They are. They did win.
Yeah.
Holy
And the
moly.
Meg just barely went in the black by 1 million
They did it.
They
Well, at
did
least
it.
they
after
did it.
5 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
fourth
for
place.
them.
The Meg is in 4th place, right?
Yeah.
Yes! Got that one. Without DJ's help.
And I looked and I searched 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 some more. And out of 100 movies, Escape Room 2 is not on the list at all. But they did give box office totals for China.
That's because it
Well,
didn't go to the box office. It was straight to video.
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
my God.
that would have taken up a half a shelf at a Blockbuster.
Oh, not even.
Yep.
It would have had like 2 copies.
Right.
And if someone else rented it, you'd have to wait till next week.
Yep.
Right. Or you could be like, "Hey, do you mind if I watch this crappy movie before you?"
Right?
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
Right. Just return it before I get fined.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for the box office numbers. Future films, which I wrote a bunch up there. Don't look at that.
I haven't looked at the show notes at all.
Oh, okay. Well, here is a good one from September 30th, this is Adrian for you. They're releasing The Fly.
Yeah.
Yes.
No way.
So you could go
Crackhead Blue has
see
to
it.
see that with me.
Oh, you maybe.
I will go see it if Crackhead Blue goes with me.
Okay. Well,
Ooh.
That's
What?
a challenge, Crackhead.
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Blue.
Crackhead Blue, that's better. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is one of those future ones. Smallfoot coming out soon.
Aw.
Smallfoot.
Smallfoot.
It's
Yeah,
the one
it's
with
like a big.
the Sasquatches or the Yetis, and they're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about they find a hiker and they're like, "Oh my God, it's a Smallfoot! Ah, they are real."
Yeah, September 28th that comes out. So along with a whole bunch of other stuff that day. Yeah. So other ones.
Hi, whoa, go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Venom comes out soon.
Venom looks great.
Yeah, we saw two. That's one thing I wanted to talk about. The trailer came out again. They showed a second version of the trailer, and then they showed the trailer again in the middle of The Nun.
And you kept saying, that's so weird that they showed that trailer twice. Or
In
they
the
showed
middle
two different
of
trailers
the
for that
Nun,
movie.
like they stopped the movie and showed a trailer.
No. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said it that way.
Thank you for that,
Yeah, but
because I was lost too.
y'all knew what I meant.
Well, what happened was
Did we,
before the
though?
previews, they showed like a pre-trailer, and then during the real previews, they showed the...
Oh, no. It
Legit
wasn't
trailer.
Venom that they did that. A Star is Born is what they did.
Oh, yeah,
that
Star
with.
is Born.
Yeah, so they did an a cappella version of A Star is Born ad, and then later on they showed us the Star is Born trailer that they've been doing.
Which I'm super stoked to see. And I can't wait to see Lady Gaga in this, because
She's so good.
She just looks like a great actress, and I'm so glad that she's grown up as much as she has in the last 10 years.
I kind of want to see the 1972 version of this before
With
I
Barbra
see that one.
Streisand?
And I know I've seen it. What's that?
With Barbra Streisand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Barbra.
So, like I said, I've seen it, so I just wanted to see it,
Again.
that one again before I see the new one.
Understood.
So, and the thing about her nose, I was like, oh, I remember seeing that, and then the Barbra Streisand was in that one, so
Oh my goodness.
makes perfect sense. And then Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween, that's coming out pretty soon too.
Heyo.
I feel like that's one we got to see with the girls.
Which girls?
Liz, what's her name? What's your daughter's name?
Willow.
Isabel?
Isabel.
And
yes.
Willow?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Because Izzy's trying to get me like on that train, the Goosebumps train.
Okay.
And she tries to explain to me Goosebumps like it wasn't around when I was a kid. Like what Goosebumps is. I'm like,
Right.
Izzy, I get it. It was a thing when I was a kid.
Yeah.
We had all the books.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
a thing.
You were a kid.
I really was once.
Yeah.
upon
Like-
a time.
Last
I think
week,
I met him when he was a kid.
I thought I was an adult when you met me too. That's funny.
Right?
I really did.
It's funny. We were talking a little bit before the show, and Beth has known me half her life.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How long you mean? Oh wow, that's crazy.
Long
yeah,
time.
Beth's known you longer than. Yeah.
Long time.
You know what's funny?
Holy
I was telling Penny, I feel like I've known Beth forever.
Really?
She has that.
Yeah.
She has that effect.
I feel like you and me are like buds and we're friends, and it's
Well,
not.
we
even
are.
Like, yeah.
And I
Well,
don't.
we are.
Have
But
we
we've never
even met
met.
each other in real life?
No.
No.
We haven't. That's the thing.
Oh boy. Well,
We're just
that's gonna be another
podcast
challenge.
buddies.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
What were you going to say, Jimmy? You sounded like you were saying something and then you stopped.
I don't even know.
Oh, he's looking something up for us. I'm not sure what.
No,
exactly.
I was looking at movies that I'm actually excited about seeing, but it's all good.
It's all good. First Man coming soon too. That's
I'm not sure what that's about.
well, it's a First Man that's like in space.
Ah.
You'll see.
Got it.
Well,
Got
check it out. Go find the trailer. It's out there.
First Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. There's a lot of them out there that I'm looking forward to seeing. I just, man,
Dom DeLuise.
Night School is still. I
Dom
can't wait
DeLuise.
for that.
Just keep saying it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not super excited about Bad Times at the El Royale.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, but it just is not doing anything for me yet.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
And
Well-
Bohemian Rhapsody, I just cannot wait.
Me neither. I can't wait for Bohemian
An
Rhapsody.
Overlord.
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 Yeah, that's going to be a good
And
one.
the girl in the spider's web.
Yeah, because that one's like a spin-off, or it's part of the girl with the dragon tattoo, right? That's part of that series.
Yeah, and she's just not messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
All right.
hey y'all, this has been Thanks for Watching.
Woo!
That's what you've been listening to.
Yes.
And
What?
I really want to thank all
Really?
of our listeners. Yep, really.
Every single one of you. Thank you very much.
Right? We rate this show a 10.
You and you and you
Yes.
and you have
Yes.
now put quality in your ears.
That's right. Thank
Thank you.
And we're
Thank you
humble
very
too.
much. Right. And then, other people I want to thank because they really help make this show possible. I want to thank Joshua Struthers, Big Checho, DJ McKee, Jimmy Harris, Beth Labine,
Heyo.
Adrian Rondo. Thank you very much. And then I also want to thank Jackie Harris and Penny McGee. Without every single one of you, this show would not be possible. And so I'm very grateful for that. All right.
All right.
All right.
Well, cut.